Hi friends, I'm Al. Welcome back to Al's Vinyl Collection. Today I'm going to be carrying on with my The Day the Music Died collection of videos. So as you can see on the screen, we're going to be listening to Ritchie Valens today. In this video, I've just finished recording Buddy Holly's video. So I listened to True Love Ways and Well Alright. For Ritchie, there are a lot of songs. He was young. He was so young. He was so tragically young when he passed, and he had so much to give, so much to give. And he has a decent amount of songs out for how short his career was. He really does have a lot of songs out. But today we're going to be listening to two of my favourites, Donna and La Bamba. Richie is another artist who I really love, I mean, I think La Bamba, the film, changed a lot for me. I remember La Bamba is one of the only films that's had a real impact on my life, kind of in a stereotypical way. I remember watching it, and then as soon as it finished, I was 16. I remember as soon as it finished, I used to wear kind of, blue, black jeans, maybe some Nike trainers, and I don't know, a coat, a t-shirt and a coat, maybe a jumper or a hoodie or something. I remember as soon as that finished, I went and dug my pair of Vans out of the closet, out of the wardrobe, I found a pair of kind of like chinos, some loose chinos, and I put on my favorite white t-shirt. I remember tucking in that white t-shirt, and I slicked my hair back, and that was it for me. That's, I've kind of stuck with, I've leveled out a bit more now. I don't really dress like a greaser, but that for me, when I was kind of 16, 17, I had my guitar, I was playing that rock and roll music, and I felt really cool. But yeah, enough about me, enough about that. This Donna is one of Ritchie's most beautiful songs, I think. Los Lobos did an amazing album with the La Bamba soundtrack covering Ritchie's songs. I think almost they did some of them. I'm not going to say better. I sometimes prefer the Los Lobos versions, but then the Los Lobos recorded those songs in 1985, and Ritchie recorded these in 1958. So there's a lot to be said for that. Well, this is Ritchie Valens with Donna.
Oh, Donna, oh, Donna, oh, Donna, oh, Donna. I had a girl, Donna was her name. Since she left me, I'd never been the same. 'Cause I love my girl, Donna, where can you be? Where can you be? Now that you're gone, I'm left all alone, all by myself to wander and roam. 'Cause I love my girl, Donna, where can you be? Where can you be?
So I love, I know this is back in the 50s, back in 58. Obviously the mixing is going to be a little different. That's everybody Holly, I love the mixing. Now the mix here, I'd be interested to learn more about where the song was recorded, who it was engineered by. I know equipment was limited. It sounds, I don't want to say the mix sounds amateurish. It doesn't. There are some questionable techniques that spring to mind, but I think this is only because I've been studying sound engineering for the past 3 years. I'm just listening to it, and I guess every mixing engineer has a different sound in their heads. So this doesn't at all sound bad. At all. This is a lovely song. It's a great mix. It is a great mix. It's just nice listening to it, thinking I'd do that differently. But I love this. I love this song. I wonder at the start. I wonder if this is all overdubbed. It sounds like it could be. I don't. I mean, if the La Bamba film is anything to go off, there was some backing tracks already recorded, and Richie was putting the vocals over, which makes me think it could be overdubbing. Because the harmony vocals at the beginning sounded like Richie. It sounded like he might be harmonizing with himself, and then these little guitar fills sound like they've been overdubbed as well. And I just love this song. I love this song. I love the sound of it.
Donna, where can you be? Where can you be? Well, darling, now that you're gone, I don't know what I'll do. Oh, I've had all my love for you. I had a girl, Donna was her name. Said she left me, I'd never been the same. 'Cause I love my girl, Donna, where can you be? Where can you be? Oh, Donna, oh, Donna, oh, Donna, oh, Donna.
It is such a gorgeous song. Richie's voice is just so smooth. And his range is incredible. I know his voice is naturally quite high. I mean, he was 17, but he's got such a lovely voice, and it's such a lovely song. It's such a lovely song. It's one of my all-time favorite songs, to be honest. It's hard to put the emotion I'm feeling into words. When I listen to this song, it just reminds me of days gone by, and it reminds me of kind of past love and those kinds of feelings. I love this song. It's just so gentle and gorgeous. And this is obviously, I'd say this is without doubt Richie's most famous song. La Bamba. The original recording, I think the Los Lobos version may be more known, but Richie's version, I'll say now, I don't want to pause it really, but I love the guitar solo in Richie's version. I think it's so fun. It's so cool.
Para bailar la bamba, para bailar la bamba, se necesita una poca de gracia pa' mi patilla, arriba y arriba, por ti seré. Yo no soy marinero,
I love this so much.
soy capitán, Bamba, bamba, para bailar la bamba, se necesita una poca de gracia para mi patilla, arriba y arriba.
I love that so much. I love La Bamba so much. And also the production on that, the engineering felt very, very different to Donna. The vocals felt much more, I'd say, processed in a way. You know, there was more reverb on the vocals for sure, but also the vocals sat really nicely in the mix. And I guess one thing to point out was the click. It could be a cowbell. It didn't really sound like a cowbell though. It sounded more like a light wooden block being tapped. That's probably an instrument that I don't know. I'm not big on percussive instruments. I don't really know them that well. But I love that song. I love the guitar solo, and I love the little ad libs that Richie adds, that Richie's doing whilst the guitar solo is going on. Again, Richie changed a lot for me, and I feel really deeply impacted by his music. I think one of my all-time favourite songs by Richie is That's My Little Susie. It's just such a fun song. And I think the La Bamba film changed a lot for me when I was growing up as well. It introduced me to Richie's music, really. And it made me love Richie's music so much. Richie's music deserves to be loved. It's great. It is great music. It's so tragic that he was taken at such a young age. That's all there is to say, I think. I want to listen to more. I want to listen to more of these. I say with Buddy Holly, I hope this gets onto the right side, and I hope people who like Richie get to see this, and I get to share my love of Richie with more people on YouTube, and I hope we get to listen to more Richie, because I'd love to. I really would. I really love this music. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you for checking this out. Sorry, this ended really abruptly. Thank you for checking this out, and have a great rest of your day, and listen to more Richie, and appreciate the artists you love, and spare a moment or two today to think about these three artists and how we lost them. I say we like I was alive. How the world lost such wonderful humans, I guess.